Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Htain. I'm currently working as a research assistant at Chulalongkorn University. In this video, I will share useful applications or software that I use as a graduate student. It's very important to have and use the right tool in your graduate study because it can speed up your reading and writing time. So in this video, I will share useful applications for reference management, time management, drawing, and so on. So let's start the video. When I first started my master's degree and wrote my first conference paper, I tried to write references manually. Of course, it worked, but it had a lot of work to do. I felt headache at the time. It will not obvious when you have only like 3 or 4 references, but when you have like 10 references or over 10 references, you will see that it becomes complicated. For example, let's say you want to change the reference number 1 and 3 and you put the references manually in your paper. You have to change every reference number 1 and 3 throughout your paper. So it's not an optimal way to manage your references. That's why we have to use the reference management software. There are free and commercial software that you can find for reference management. For free software, you can use Mendeley. For paid version, you can use EndNote for reference management. Although EndNote is a paid version, every university provides free access to students. I use EndNote because the thesis system of my university accepts only EndNote. In this video, I will demonstrate on how to use the EndNote, but I will skip the details on the installation steps. To begin, go to the EndNote application. Just click cancel. And there was an error because I don't have any library yet, so just click OK, and then you have to create a new library and then put somewhere and name it, and then press save. Then you will get to your EndNote library. To put the reference to your library, you don't need to create it manually. Go to Google Scholar and type the paper that you want to put citation, and then press cite, and then you will see EndNote, and then you press this EndNote, and then it will download this file. Just click this file and the reference will go directly to EndNote. As you can see here, the reference is already here, and the reference type, author, and every data that you need already added to your EndNote library. To cite in a Word file, go to EndNote 20 and press insert citation and insert citation again, and then search the journal that you want to put citation. Press enter, and then you will see the paper or journal that you want to put citation, and just press insert, and then the citation is already in your paper. It's very easy to use, and I will skip the details on how to use the EndNote because I have other things to talk in this video. But if you want me to do in details on how to use EndNote, kindly let me know in the comment section below and I will be happy to do it. In my master's student life, the difficult thing I have today is losing focus on my study. It's very difficult to focus on my study, especially social media apps like Instagram or Facebook can make me distracted easily. After I study like 10 to 15 minutes, I try to use social media apps. I'm already on Facebook or Instagram. It's not very good and distract my study. To focus and study continuously, I use 2 methods in my graduate study. The first one is using the Pomodoro session from YouTube. For example, like in YouTube, you can search like 1 hour straight study or 3 hours straight study with background music or without background music, and they have a lot of sound effects. This video not only help me study, but also I feel like I'm studying with someone. So you can use this method if you feel distracted while you are studying. The next method that I use is the phone application such as Plenty or Flora. They are free application and you don't need to pay to use. These apps have study time and break time. During the study time, you cannot go out of the app. If you go out of the app and use another application, your study time will be stopped and you have to start again. If you are studying without going to another app, your plan will grow. 2 ways that can help you focus on your study. In my graduate study, I use Microsoft Word a lot. To write a conference paper, I use Microsoft Word. To write my thesis, I also use Microsoft Word. So I will share some tips on Microsoft Word, like how to create the table of contents, how to create the list of figures and tables, how to insert the captions, and how to separate the headings. These things are very useful, and if you use them in your writing, it will save your time. The first thing I will show you is creating the table of contents. When you write your thesis, you will have many sections and subsections. Creating manually and managing them is not an efficient way to do. So to create the table of contents, you need to have the title separated in the heading. So write your title and go to Htain. And press heading 1. And create another subsection of heading 1 and press heading 2. To create a table of contents, go to References and press Table of Contents and choose the style that you want. You can edit the styles in any way you like. Let's say you need to change something at chapter 1 to the title, just press the update table. It will automatically change the title and also the page number. Now, one thing, if you don't want to be like this, use the Shift Enter to be in the same line. The next one is creating the list of figures and tables. First, right click on your figure and choose the insert caption. There are a lot of labels that you can use, but if you want to use your own, press new label, then type the label that you want, and then type the caption. Let's say you want to refer to this figure, go to References, press Cross-Reference and choose your label and choose the sign that you want and enter. You can also use this way to label the table. To put the list of figures and table, go to References and then press Insert Tables of Figures. In this way, if you update the figures or put the new figures, the number and cross references will change automatically. It's very useful when you write your thesis, because when you write your thesis, you will have a lot of figures and tables. If you have to manage them manually, you will not have time to do other things. The next application that I find useful during my study is the note application to list what to do. You can use any application to list what you have to do today. I think the most important thing in graduate study is to set your timeline. For example, we should set our timeline throughout our graduate study. For example, when we will sit our proposal, when we sit our defense, when we will submit our paper, etc. For me, if I don't have a timeline or a deadline, I don't study. You will see that if you're about to sit proposal or defense exam, you will have a bunch of things to do. You have to write your thesis, you have to prepare presentation, you have to submit documents, you have to invite the committee, and also you have to check the grammar, and also you have to read your thesis again. When you have a lot of things to do, you will be confused what to do. So what I did was I tried to have a goal for a month, and then I plan daily. For example, for today, I will write thesis for 2 hours, and then I will prepare presentation for 2 hours, and then I will prepare document to submit to the document for 1 hour, and then I will try to get the answer for the possible question in the proposal or defense. In that way, you will have a path to follow. The next application that I will share is Visio. Visio is a useful tool to draw your diagram or flowchart for your paper, thesis, or for your journal. Visio has almost every shape that you want and it's very easy to use. So go to Visio, create the blank drawing. And in the search box, search the shape that you want. You can draw the flowchart or diagram here. To connect each box, use the connector and connect two boxes. If you want to put an arrow, go to the line and then choose the arrow and choose the type of arrow you want. You can also change the color of the box in the field. To put text, you can just double click and you can just type. There are a bunch of other things that you can do with Visio and you can explore that while you are using it for your drawing. The next useful application is Grammarly. Grammarly is an application that can check grammar, spelling mistake, article, word arrangement for your writing. Grammarly has paid and free version. If you can pay for the paid version, it's really good. The paid version can suggest word arrangement and better writing for your sentence. But even using the free version is good for your spelling mistake and article and singular and plural. When you write your thesis, journal or paper, you have to write a lot of things, and if you have to take care of like grammar, spelling mistake or some plural or singular, it will take a lot of time and it's really headache. List these things to Grammarly and you can focus on your thesis or your paper contribution or method. To use Grammarly, you have three choices: web application, Chrome extension, and word plugin. If you use the word plugin, there will be a tab for Grammarly. Go to Grammarly and press open Grammarly and you will see a lot of suggestions and mistakes that you can fix. If you don't use Grammarly, you have to read everything from the beginning and you have to check every grammar and spelling mistakes. It's good if you have free time and if you can check every line that you wrote. If you don't have time, you can use Grammarly to save your time. Thanks for watching till the end of this video. I hope it's informative for your graduate study and I wish you good luck for your graduate study. If you like this video, please give me a like, and if you want to watch more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and see you in the next video. Bye.